Welcome back to Empress Radio, where we do trending topics and reality TV and live streams. So join us now. Do you need to build your YouTube channel, or do you have a business or a website that you need to rebrand? Well, join us now at Empress Consults at www.empressconsults.com or hit us up on Instagram at Empress Radio. Okay, so enjoy the video now. Hey, you guys, we're live, so giving you a few seconds to come in. All right, we're live. Hey everyone, you guys are in the building early today. Shout out to you guys. So I'm still nursing this headache, but I'm feeling a little better. So you guys don't have to worry. You guys are like just concerned, but I'm okay. It's just like I said, probably from being on the screen, I've been going live more on the computer. So, but anyways, I want to talk about Martell. So shout out to the subscriber who just sent this to me. So Martell, I guess he's I don't know who he's throwing shade at, but Martell liked this post. You guys see right here where it says Martell Holt. And so it's this woman, I guess she does like content where she gives men advice, and it says don't like her more than she likes you. So I'm not following Martell right now, but so I didn't see the like. I don't know how you guys figure out like who likes whose post or whatever, because it doesn't really show that, right? That's not a feature of Instagram anymore. So I'm like, how do you guys figure this out? But I'm going to show you guys this video where this is what she had to say here. And let me know who you think he's throwing shade at. I'm thinking Ariana Curry. Don't like her more than she likes you.
I don't know how to put this without this sounding ugly. However, fellas,
shout out to Amanda.
You cannot love a woman more than she loves you. If you give a woman all the power in a relationship and you are a purposeful man, a businessman, you handle things and you're a real leader, there's a high probability that woman is going to throw you off your game. You can think that I'm lying, but I see it happen all the time. When you are a purposeful man and say you run in the business and this woman has all this power, this is why you're going to start losing. And I don't mean that in an ugly way, but if that woman has all the power, I'm telling you, she's going to throw you off. She will damage you emotionally because you're going to be chase pleasing her emotions. And now I believe we need to be validate our emotions. But I'm saying if you are chasing a woman's emotions, which is how we're made biologically, they never go away. You are going to be you're going down a rabbit hole and you'll never come back up. So if you don't handle your business and stand on some business as a man and stay focused on what you need to focus on and let that woman love you as she was designed to do, you're going to fall off. You can be mad at me, but I see it happen all the time. You, baby, first of all, you don't have to listen to me, but what I'm telling you is I have watched great men love a woman so much. And maybe I won't even say that this is in every instance. Maybe they're just loving the wrong woman. But if you get caught up in trying to cater to our emotions too much, we can literally destroy you. And I watch women do it. Some women do it intentionally. Some women do it unintentionally because they're not aware of their feelings. Now, I don't know how to put this without this sounding ugly. However, fellas, you cannot love a woman more than she loves you.
All right. So you guys heard that. So that's what Martell's little message is, I guess. Shout out to the woman. But yeah, so Martell is just what's her name? Amanda's World. Martell liked this, and this was posted March 7th. I don't know if he recently liked it, but like you went back all the way to March 7th just to like this post, Martell. But yeah, so I think maybe it was like referring to Melody because he keeps saying like don't let a woman have too much power if you're a businesswoman. I mean a businessman. I was like, Martell, shut up. You're not no businessman. But yeah, so like just another way to throw shade at Melody. Or Ariane. Maybe he's just saying that he can't love Ariane as much as he loves, but I don't know. But you know how Martell is. Someone says she sounds dumb. Everyone with the camera and a microphone is a damn relationship expert. LOL, Laura. I've noticed that there's a movement now with women who like pander to men. It used to be like the other way around, like with Derek Jackson and stuff. But now you have these women who are pandering to men and saying things like, "Oh yeah, women are too emotional. Don't love us more. Don't cater to us." So that they could get all the men in the comments like what you see, like, "Oh, got it. Don't care about these women." I'm gonna just show you, and then I'll show you what Tisha had to say. But I just want you guys to see some of the men in the comments, and these are the type of men because Martell, he liked Kevin Samuels. Martell was a Kevin Samuels supporter. He went off on a bunch of women who were mad that Kevin Samuels was unalive, that not was unalive, but that he passed or whatever. He was mad about that, and he was saying that women had to be like skinny and make over $50,000 a year and stuff like that. So those are the type of men that Martell, so don't give a F. Got it. She said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Someone says she's right, but the reason she gave are not true. If you love her more than she loves you, it will trigger her hypergamy. She'll start thinking she can do better. Bro, don't ask me why or how. I'm a bit concerned if men are just hearing this and never received this word from a family member or mentor who is a man. But like the man is supposed to like chase the woman and love the woman and marry the woman, right? And you leave your mom, you leave your family, and you cling to your wife, right? Isn't that what they say? But no, now it's, oh, don't love a woman. Facts. You'll never lose women chasing money, but you'll lose money chasing women. No lie here. It happened to me. Just a bunch of like men who are scorned or whatever, and they watch this kind of content. No, shout out to her, making her money or whatever. Attractive girl. But yeah, so that's what Martell had to say. He's a mess. Is he referring to Melody? Probably. Clearly, she's unloved. She's looking for money. That's the new thing that they do, like pander to the men to get money. There's a whole bunch of YouTubers who do that. Like they'll pander to men nowadays. Child, he has never been a businessman for real. She always had to chase men, pick Misha ass, right? Hey, be sure to share a smile to brighten up someone's day, family. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. And then someone said, like, get well soon. So I appreciate that. What is this fool done now? Martell is something else. He'll probably be hitting on this Manda's World chick next. She sounds right up his alley, right? And she probably wouldn't even look twice because he don't got money like that. There is a blaring difference in the real mature men and those who are childish playing for him. Yes, it's in the Bible. He's full of crap. What the heck is he talking about? Girl, by Kansas City, Missouri. How is Martell a Kevin Samuel supporter? Isn't he then no jawline Negro? I don't know what that says, but yeah, I did a video about it. I don't know if I still have it up, but Martell was a Kevin Samuels fan. I didn't know you guys didn't know that. Oh, that's what it was. He got mad because Vivica Fox had said something about it. Here it is. I'll show you guys this video that I made. Only 5 minutes. Let me get this ad off. So this is like right when Kevin Samuels had passed. Because Vivica A. Fox had said something like she was glad that he passed or whatever, that he was spreading a bad narrative, which he was. Intro. Okay, so I'll share my screen. That way you guys can see it, what I'm talking about. Let me move this picture, and then we'll get to the Laticia stuff because Laticia pissed me off. Here it is.
Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville is being dragged
Shout
for
out to
being
my
rude to
old
black
camera. I
women
mean, my
in
new
defense of Kevin
microphone.
Samuels. So this is what he had to say. So this is Hollywood Unlocked. Vivica A. Fox says Kevin Samuels insulted African American women on a consistent basis. And she says, when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So Martell had this to say. He says, you sound so foolish to be this bothered, and speaking ill of a man that was in entertainment and spoke his opinion says a lot about you. So yeah, black women didn't like this. So at Chai said, you was foolish for cheating on your wife with your peasant. And everyone says facts. Someone says sit this one out, my guy. So someone says no one expects a cheating narcissist to understand what she means. You were and still are blatantly disrespectful to the mother of your kids, so go lay down and take a nap. So Martell says, you are foolish for being overweight, over 38, unattractive, making less than 50K, and saying something to me. You wasn't in my marriage, fool. You don't know all the sides. So yeah, people are dragging Martell in the comments. Someone says,
Is
this
hold on, let me just
how is she
he said
boo?
anything else. I think that was it though. So it was just like people dragging him for the rest of the video. But shout out to my microphone. Like the audio was terrible. Why didn't you guys tell me? But yeah, so people literally dragged him for 6 minutes straight. So this is the, I might have had to mute it. Sometimes YouTube will make you mute it. Vivica A. Fox says Kevin Samuels insulted African American women on a consistent basis. So yeah, so when he passed, when Kevin Samuels passed, a lot of people, black women, were not like caring. Like we were like, well, that's between him and whoever he likes. The high quality women or whatever he used to say, high value women. That's between them. The men were crying and upset. Black women did not care, and Martell was offended that we didn't care at the time. So now he's liking, messages and stuff that these women that try to cater to men that like Kevin Samuels, he left a big hole, on YouTube and stuff. And now you have all these women who pander to men and stuff. And that's the kind of time Martell is on. Melody lives rent free in Martell's peanut head. Too bad Melody ain't thinking about him. Otherwise, he wouldn't be homeless. By Marlene's boy, pay him dust. Hotel and Dusty are poets. They don't even believe the things they post, not heartfelt. They used to call men like Martell the jawline Negro. Oh, little buddy looking for attention. Can we just get Tank's government name changed for real? I wouldn't want my daughters around being a Kevin Samuels fan for real. And you see, God sorted him out. No offense to Kevin Samuels, but God is working on him up there. Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon. How about falling in? Hey, shout out to everyone in the chat. How about falling in love and taking care of each other? Man, but the internet has women and men pandering to the opposite sex for clicks and views. What's love got to do with it? And that's why we're so divided now. It's like you don't know what man you can trust. You don't know like if they even like black women. You don't know if they even like women. Nowadays when you meet a man, like, and I always ask men, like, do you listen to like podcasts? Like, because if you listen to like these male podcasts, I'm not interested, to be honest. Like I asked them that you have to now. Like I'm like, do you happen to listen to these male podcasters? If you say no, then all right, we're good. But if you're a fan of them, I can't do it. So everyone's just saying, hey. But the problem is he's not a high value man for real. Can you say exhausting? I'm so surprised at the level of maturity because of the kids. I really pray for him. Right. So the other day he had liked the status of the picture of Angela Simmons, because Angela Simmons, you guys know, she's really a high value woman. She'd be literally always on vacation, always looking good, feminine, fit, friendly, all that. Well, I don't know about friendly, no shade, Angela, but I love Angela. So Martell was over here liking her pictures and stuff like that. And I was just like, yeah, run, Angela. Do not even look his way, And then like on Sheree talking about Mrs. Holt and stuff like that. But anyways, like I said, Martell is a hot mess. Now he's over here liking female gurus, talking about don't like her more than she likes you, or never love a woman more, and all that like BS or whatever. So yeah, it's just a shame. Hold on, let me see. He wants male support without working as hard as she is for her supporters. He's delusional, maybe dumb A, trying to take over. Oh boy, Kevin Durrell. Yeah. No women, don't let these low life men discourage you. There are a lot of awesome black men out there. I'm sure. Yeah, I believe that. But it's just like these days you have to check, like, are you a Kevin Samuels fan, or do you like these male podcasters? Because if you do, I can't talk to you. I can't stand those. Even my dad doesn't like them. He's like, oh, these men are so misogynistic with these podcasts nowadays. I was like, yeah, they're awful. Unfortunately, women will get with Hotel regardless to what he did to Mel and his kids, because women will get with a serial yeah, they will. So I'm not surprised about what she said. Right. Women sometimes are really our own worst enemy. Martell is nasty and sick. Yeah. All right, so let me get to the Latisha situation, because I know it's going to piss you guys off. So Latisha, you guys know how Latisha and Destiny the other day were well, let me put this post up first. Latisha and Destiny the other day were bashing the Melometers, saying that they couldn't stand them. And I'm sure the feeling is mutual, because a lot of you guys said that, like, we don't like you guys either. So she posted this from the King of Shade. Remember, we talked about the King of Shade the other day, but he said, Destiny and Latisha discussed the toxic and delusional Melometers. And Latisha reposted this in her stories and said, thank you, sis. Oh, no. Laticia just reposted this, but he also said, "Thank you, sis, at Latisha Scott and at the Destiny Payton for shedding light. Shedding is spelled wrong on those toxic, broken, soulless people." So now the Melometers are toxic, broken, and soulless. Hashtag LMAH, whatever. So she reposted that in her stories. Let me go to her Instagram because she has a lot to say. So we'll go to her stories first before we go to here. The world is full of good people. If you can't find one, be one. Okay. This is the one that I was talking about where she talked about
Yeah, I mean it should be fun, but he has Mel as a special guest, so he's been like talking about the Melometers and the raindrops.
All right. So you guys heard that. And like I said, this is the clip.
Have a relationship, right? And I'm not.
I don't really want to replay it. But okay, so a lot of people are dragging Latisha in the comments, and Latisha has this to say. In general, girl code discourages you from pursuing people who your friend has an emotional investment in, like their crushes, exes. Girl code is also about how you treat other women. Okay, Latisha. But so she's responding to a lot of the fans. So someone said, my two least favorite people. And Latisha said, but you following us. And then someone said, right, so dumb of these people to come on here and talk ish and still following. And then Latisha said, like, make it make sense. So sorry, but it's easier to find on the phone where she responded. She didn't respond to this post. I want to get to the post where she says that they came to her house. I was like, what? No one came to your house. Like the only person that I knew of who went to anyone's house was AL going to Destiny's house, and he's not a Melometer, so I don't know where that's coming from. But let me try to find this comment that Latisha had said, because I know it was like on my phone it said it was hidden. You guys are like going in on her. All right, a few hidden comments. All right, here it is. I think Tisha and Destiny has us Melometers mixed up with the Wanda meters. You described your mom to the T. Nice try. And so this is what Latisha said. Nope, we was on point. Unhappy females. Someone said, nah, boo, we're very happy. We're very happy, love. Highly educated, happily married, and never broken. This is what Latisha said. From my experience of y'all, not happy, not whole, and are haters. Oops, I didn't mean like that. You may be different, but when you have someone calling my job, emailing me, and coming to my home with a IRO, that's a whole lot of craziness and unhappiness. So someone said, you can't put everyone in the same category. I don't condone that type of behavior, and I'm sorry you had to experience that. I've seen some non-Melometers prank call you and your mother's phone on YouTube and also show up at Destiny's open house. People are crazy in general. Now, I do agree that it's not cool to ever go to the cast house to show up at their jobs unless it's like something open to the public, like Destiny's what's it called? Her Madani or something, or going to Black or something. That's fine. But I don't agree with like going further than that and going to their house or anything like that. But I never even heard of anyone going to her house personally. But now if she has experienced that, then I mean that is wrong to do, go to her house or whatever. I always felt like that was a little too far. Some of the stuff that happens on the show is a little too far, but the only person, like I said, that I knew who went to their house was what's it called? AL went to Destiny's house. But yeah, she was responding to a lot of these little things. This is crazy to me how women in general don't understand this insanity. And she said some women need to stop being so selfish, not only selfish, but desperate. They're talking about Sunny. But yeah, so that is what Latisha had to say. There's more to the story. Something ain't clean in the milk. She said we will find out. But I really just wanted to talk about that, like Latisha still coming for the Melometers and having a lot to say. So that was it in terms of Latisha. So let me go back. Martell, in your dream, she had a daddy unlike here. They're talking about Angela Simmons. She had a daddy unlike Coleslaw, so she's not going to give him a second look. It's sad. So many women believe Mel is overreacting. Very sad to hear this. Someone else said, I can't wait until this show is canceled. I love you talk about your dad. Oh, yeah, I love my dad. Martell doesn't have an income or a job. He can't even pass a builder's test. What women would want him? You would be surprised, actually. Hotel is a clown. King of Shade / Martell. For real, I'm going to have to start saying, like, Stormy slash Kyle, Martell slash King of Shade, shedding lightly. For real. I was like, this, oh, everyone just has the worst spelling and grammar involved in this. I finally figured out what T Squad stands for. It's the Thick Tongue Squad, aka the Tongue Twisters. You're welcome, Tisha. LOL. She's just mad nobody want to be in the tongue tied squad. Not the tongue tied squad. Tisha is just the Melometers exposure that their $5 million fraud case and her husband wide bag hippie ass. Not hippie. But didn't she congratulate Sunny? She did. She was all up and through Sunny's likes and stuff. Hit the like button, everyone, and thank you. Martell has too much time on his hands. Yeah, they say idle mind, right? She wants to have the same narrative like her friend Dusty, right? Tisha, of all women on the show, had the nerve to go after the Melometers when she is living exactly what she's saying. Her husband is possibly cheating and could have a kid out there, allegedly. Tisha has a job, or is she a business owner? Someone showed up at her job, right? I didn't hear nothing about it, but whatever. Latisha and Destiny had the same awful hairstylist. She says Melometers are following them, yet she's following what the non-casts are doing. Well, maybe they both paid $50 for it. What job does Laticia have? Fake news for what job? Just because someone doesn't like Tisha doesn't automatically make them a Melometer. Those people just may not like her, right? Tisha knows nobody went to her house. She's upset that someone did go to that rock pile. They keep talking about a building. Lying lip Tisha. I could never take Tisha or Destiny serious. Get the likes up. Tisha is telling a lie and needs a storyline. I believe they're lying that people came to their house because they just want their views on the show. I've never heard anyone say they went to their house. I've heard people say like that their house is like on a big road across the street from like a gas station or something, but that's just people that live in Huntsville that know where they live. Like, I don't think anyone like specifically went to their house. That Claire woman went to her house looking for Marcel. You're funny. Everybody that dislikes the cast on the show is not necessarily a Melometer. Some people just don't like them. Mel can't help it because she has a huge fan base. Her jealousy and envy is showing, right? AL is the only person who went to someone's house, right? From what my understanding. And like Melody even said that she wasn't cool with it. I wasn't cool with it. He was mad because I said that it was messy and I didn't like it. If anybody showed up at Tisha's house or called her job, it was most likely one of her sister wives. She was also commenting on Sunny's latest lie, right? But you're talking all this mess because you're trying to be close to Stormy, to Destiny or whatever. Tisha needs a job just like Hotel. Exactly, go to her house for what? Right? Why wouldn't one want to see that? Thanks, Tisha, for putting the Melometers on the map. Now others will go check the Melometers content creators page and watch them get dragged. Tisha is lying. It was probably a bill collector. Not a bill collector. LOL, that house is across from a that's funny. You know damn well no one went to Letitia's house. She's saying that because her mom says she has someone watching content creators in ATL trying to cover what her mom said. Clowns, right, for real. It's funny how Tisha's house wasn't even built for years, but the Real Housewives put up houses in one season and be living in it within a year, for real. But Carlos King, I heard he don't pay the cast that much. That's all I hear. I'm a Melometer saying it loud. Most people don't like liars on the main role. If somebody went to Letitia's house, we would have heard about it. She's lying and looking for a storyline. I've never heard anyone say that they went to Letitia's house. Now, like I said, it's wrong if they did, because that's just doing too much, not a bill collector. Yeah, they said only a bill collector went to Letitia's house. You guys are hilarious. Maybe it was someone trying to serve them, But yeah, anyways, that's all that I had to say. I wanted to talk about Martell. He's liking statuses talking about don't like her more than she likes you, and the girl is just like pandering and stuff. I'll play a little bit of it one more time.
If you give a woman all the power in a relationship and you are a purposeful man, a businessman, you handle things and you're a real leader, there's a high probability that woman is going to throw you off your game. You can think that I'm lying, but I see it happen all the time. When you are a purposeful man and say you run in the business and this woman has all this power, you're going to start losing. And I don't mean that in an ugly way, but if that woman has all the power, I'm telling you, she's going to throw you off. She will damage you emotionally because you're going to be pleasing her emotions. And now I believe we need to validate our emotions. But I'm saying if you are chasing a woman's emotions, which is how we're made biologically, they never go away. You are going to be you're going down a rabbit hole. and you'll never come back up. So if you don't handle your business and stand on some business as a man and stay focused on what you need to focus on and let that woman love you as she was designed to do, you're going to fall off.
So, did anyone else have like the biggest eye roll ever about this whole situation? I'm like, shut up, Martell, shut up, lady. And okay, and then Tisha, like I said, she's resharing in her stories about Destiny and Laticia discussed the toxic and delusional Melometers, and then they said, "Thank you, sis," at Latisha Scott at Destiny Payton for shedding, and then look how it's spelled, shedding light on those toxic, broken, soulless people. So yeah, this cast is a mess. They live on a highway everyone is riding through. Unc Wanda would have announced it. If passing by is going to her house, then everybody driving is going to her house. Nobody went to the gingerbread house. Letitia is mad with the Melometers because their lawsuits and lies are being called out. Yeah, probably. Yes, we know he don't like soul slaw. Maybe it was Marceau's baby's mother. Martell, Melody is gone, son. For real. We need to tell him and remind him all the time, like, she's gone. Leave her alone. Go get a job. The Toyota Mazda plant is still hiring Martell. You know the location. They're even giving you. They said go to your nearest Toyota. I never seen the show that attacks a fan base. LOL for Carlos King. I saw a video that I think it was DJ Richie Sky actually that was like Carlos King broke the fourth wall, which yeah they did. I felt like he was talking to Coleslaw. Martell is always playing the victim. Wow, Hotel needs to stop. Bobo Anderson, aka Martell. We don't give a F, go away. For real, leave us alone. Aren't we watching Destiny leap all the way back on the show to display her middle-aged bitterness towards her fuzz buddy and his wife? Yeah. And you know what's interesting is they were talking about middle age and like Destiny and Laticia are both middle aged. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Who are these on a budget women sickening? Oh, they're mad at the viewers for watching them lie. I want Tisha to learn the difference between Expo and Espo before we speak on other women. I wish he would start studying for his fourth try of the builder's license test and open book at that. But yeah, all right, you guys. I just wanted to come chop it up with you guys really quick because my subscriber DM'd me, so shout out to her for that. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos from Empress Radio. Okay, bye.